So tonight I am not going to be long with you all. Tonight I'm not. What in the world combine this? Anyhow, tonight I'm not going to be long with you all, but I just want to express myself as it relates. You see, a Jamaican, and so I am a non-political person, but a real Jamaican that cares about Jamaica, and that's why I feel like I have the right to talk. Added to the fact that I have a platform. And so what I'm going to be doing within the next few minutes is give you my opinion and the outcome of the general um, election. And so, yes, Danny, I honestly, I'm going to start from the top. I honestly think that the poor performance in the debate, in all three debates, might very much cost the JLP the election. A debate allow audience and participants to hear the different sides of issues, which can lead to a deeper understanding. And that is the explanation. When a person debate, it helps one to understand. It's not to get a deeper understanding of what is going on. And so I think the PNP in our three debates had command the event, the debate, take control of it and and dominate it, to be honest. When I was sitting today watching all three of them and I'm like it is indeed not looking good for the PNP, the Labour, the JLP that is. And so one other concern that they should have is that there's many undecided voters, and so the debate helped them to make their decision, help them to get a clearer view on issues of their concern. Even though I did not hear them spend much time on one of the biggest matters we have in Jamaica, which is the crime situation, I did not hear much about that. Very little, but it allowed both parties to express themselves and give the audience a better understanding. And so I think that that the undecided would lean closer to the winner of the debate. And so I am saying all that to say that the poor performance in the last in all three debates actually from the JLP will might cost an election. They're actually out of time now. I heard that they'll be having a rally in Mandeville tomorrow. I guess they're going back there for whatever reason. I don't know if they're sending something over there while they're going back, but yeah, they're going back over there. I don't know if they're too late. It even get to the point that the prime minister had said something that you know did not make any sense, where he talked about you don't have to born in Jamaica doesn't make you a Jamaican. And when I hear that, I realize that he was under pressure. Um, Mark Golding had come at him real hard. But the part that I'm also concerned about is the two different Mark Golding that I saw. I saw Mark Golding on a campaign that is that at times to me look fake. Like he is coming down to earth to meet the people. that he's appealing to. Evidently, he's appealing to the lower class. Um, let me say, yeah, let me keep it that way, the lower class. Sorry if my choice of word is wrong, but I think he was appealing to them, and that's why he tries to fit in, and evidently that's not who he is. So the question is, who is the real Mark Gordon? Is the Mark Gordon on the campaign trail? Is the real Mark Gordon or the Mark Gordon last night on the in the debate? I must tell you though that if I have any choice at all, the Mark Golden last night would have been the Mark Golden that I would prefer. You know, he had displayed some sign of leadership and you know like he's more capable. You know, and you know like he could represent us as a people. Um, don't get me wrong. I'm not leaning towards him or the other side because I don't I'm not really. I don't think I'm gonna go down to vote. And the truth is, even if I could go down to Jamaica and vote, I don't know who to vote for because I'm not a political person, to be honest. I try not to get too deep into that thing. But it is my country, and you know, politics is happening, and I'm watching debates and all of that. So it gives me the right to you know to express myself and you know share my concern. You know, I looked at both sides, and the truth is, my overall belief in politics and politicians may not make any sense to you because them not really make sense to me. I've never benefited in any way, shape, or form from any. But there are people that benefit from it. So those are the people that I'm showing my concern for. You know, but the Mark Golden last night was really looking, you know, about carries a better look. I sort of like his conduct. Um, he articulated himself extremely well, and he went after the prime minister real hard. I have seen where the prime minister appeared to be a little bit nervous or a little bit too much tension on him, you know. So I guess that's why he did so. Sorry to say, but poor in my opinion, he did poor. And so with that being said, the people that are on the fence, and I said that before, may lean more to the PNP. Um, we have though uh, in recent years we are having a low voter turnout. The low voter turnout might makes it difficult to really accurately you know measure the direction of the election. It makes it really difficult. So I'm saying my prediction is if we have a high voter turnout, it's definitely gonna go to the orange side, which is the Mark Gordon. But a low voter turnout make it unpredictable. So with that being said, I'm asking the Jamaican people to vote, come out and vote on policies. You know, the diet thing and all of that. Let us vote on our future and vote on our youth future. Let go what our parents used to be and what they did and all of that and the side that they stand. Let us vote on what we see is best for us and our kids. And again, you know, measure it, um, watch the debate again if you can, and you know, think of the things that that you're concerned about, and you know, see if it's going your direction as it is right now to continue the current administration, or you want to give the other administration a chance. It's all up to you, but let us let go this dilated uh, style of voting. I think it's a very ignorant way to vote. Vote from the fact that your parents was and and some little crap. The die-heartedness does not work. In closing, I must tell you though that I was asked a question this morning if members of the diaspora should have the right to vote, and so I will share my views on it. And the answer to that is that I think that there are members of the diaspora that should have the right to vote, but not everybody. The ties that you have with the country, or if you can, I think there are some things that has to be measured. Some things have to be factored in, because you can't have people that migrate and take up citizenship elsewhere, may not go back for 10, 15, 20, 30 years, but yet still have the right to vote and decide for the future of the people on the ground. Persons that visit and more frequently, persons that have paying tax, there has to be some requirements of some sort that would qualify one to vote. And so I just don't think that generally members from the diaspora should have the right and the privilege to vote. Again, you have to express some ties at somewhere, some form of interest and frequent visit, owning properties and all of that. Something that qualifies it, but it can't be for everybody. And that's my 2 cents on it. And again, and that's my my opinion as it relates to the outcome of the election. Again, if we have a high voter turnout, I think it's definitely gonna go to the orange side, which is the PNP. But and this is me calling it, if we have what we are the low voter turnout that been going on for the last couple of elections, because the last election we have 37% turnout, and I think the one before that was about 40 something 40 something percent. I'm not too sure. I think in 2016 we have 48% 48% voter turnout. In 2020 we have 37, which is extremely low. The highest we ever have really was in 1980, which is almost 87%, and that election had gone to the JLP. And the next one that followed that would have been in 76 with 85%. 97 it started to decline to 83, 2016 48, and again 2020 37. So we just have to wait. It's sort of hard to predict, and that's why I put it the way I put it. If we have in my prediction, if we have a high voter turnout, it's definitely gonna go to the PNP. But then a low voter turnout is hard to predict, and that's my position on it. Y'all take care. Have a good night. I'm just sitting here and I have to express myself. Much love. Blessings to you all.
Big up Sutherland TV. You see me? You wanna be me? Then log on to Sutherland TV.